So hello everyone, today I'll be telling you a little bit about the user interface and the embedded SQL. So what does embedded SQL basically means is using the high level language with the database. So let's look into that, how we are supposed to do it. I'm opening my web browser. I have to install a web server in order to do this. It won't work directly on the web browser. So I'll be installing XAMPP for this. So here you go, you have XAMPP. Over here you can download it for the Windows, you can download it for the Linux and the OS. It's available for all the systems. So I have already downloaded. Let me just open this. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to commit a mistake. I'm not going to run it as the administration. If you're doing it for the first time, you have to run it for the administration, because when you're changing the port, let me show you what basically I mean. So let me run it directly, and here you have to go to the configuration, you have to go to the service and port setting. If you end up doing starting it directly, it will continue showing you certain errors and you won't be able to access it. So going to the MySQL, and then you have to change the port. And if you're downloading it for the first time and you haven't changed the port, it will probably be 3306. You have to change it to 3307. You have to save it and save the other thing. I have already done it. Sorry. Now after you do so, and please run it on the run administration for the first time, because it requires certain permission, and then you have to start it and start the MySQL. Okay, it's done. Then I will click the button admin. It will end up showing me this page, which will display my databases and the tables inside of it. So I've already created this database named SIT103, which is the name of my unit, and I'm going to open the table album. So you can see there are 3 entries with the album ID, which has the data type integer, title which has the data type varchar, then again the artist ID which has the data type integer, then I have the release date which has the data type date. So how I end up getting these entries, let's look into the code for a second. Okay, then I have opened. So I have 2 files over here. One is .html and the other one is .php. HTML, I've used CSS with HTML in order to make this form. I'll be showing you the form just in few seconds. So here I have the PHP file. Let's access the form now. Localhost local, it's the name of the folder which I've created. Localhost, you have to write localhost, then the name of the folder which you have created and the name of the HTML file, and when you click enter, so here's my album form. So we have seen the album ID was integer when I put the characters in or a string in it. Let me write my name, Priyanka. Then I have to write the name of the title. Let's go with can go with anything. Let's get with hit, and the ID, again the artist ID was an integer. I'm going to write it as integer only, 37, and I'm going to give it a date. I'm just filling it randomly. So now if I end up submitting it, it should show what error. Yes, so please enter a number. I am supposed to enter a number over here as we have seen it earlier. So let me go with the number 29 and submit it. So here you go, we have a new record. So let's look into that. You can't see it right now. Okay, I have to reload it, and there you go. I have this. The album ID is 29, title is hit, the artist ID is 34, and the release date, whatever I have given it. So there you go. This is how you end up doing it. Thank you.